Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel, guys. This is Richard Ogachi, registered nurse, a dad, an uncle, and a friend. And those who are joining for the first time, this is where I share my experiences as a nurse. I mean, generally speaking, life and issues around life. And this is motivated by the fact that I'm trying to be all I can be. I'm trying to do everything that I should do every day to be or get where I want. When you talk about you want to get where you think you should, there's a lot that goes on in life. There's a lot of dissatisfaction, a lot of complaints, a lot of misery around life because people think they don't have what they deserve. And as the adage goes, it's not what you want in life, it's what you earn in life. It's not what you even deserve, it's what you earn. Earning means that you put in the hours, you put in the work, and you've done what you're supposed to do. And at times also, you do all that and still don't get it right, don't get what you want. And that's life, because life is supposed to happen. You don't control what happens to you. You can only control how you react to what happens to you. You know, what I have seen over the years is, relating with talking to people, relating with people, working as a nurse, is that I think the best of the best thing that you can ever have is a good mindset. Because a good mindset is, first of all, the basic concept, it's believe. If you believe that what you want to do is going to happen, and then you couple that with a lot of hard work and a lot of sacrifices, you can always get ahead and get what you are looking for or you want in life. Because all people, every person is trying to find something. And especially, what is the biggest differentiator in life is finances. Money, in terms of money, is power. Money is power. The more money you have, the more powerful you are. And other people have contrary opinion that money is not everything. But at times when you look at life, everything revolves around money. How much can you make? How much do you have? How many people can you influence? How many markets can you move? How many good decisions can you make in life without needing money? You need money. You won't get away with that. You need even more money. So, and then again, other people have taken it like it's an offense, it's a sin, it's not good to show ambition or pursuit of power and pursuit of resources and power and money. Because the moment you show that, then you are not a good person. That has been said over the years, and I know that money cannot buy happiness, but if money, really good amount of money or a lot of money, can never buy you happiness, then I think you don't know where to shop. You really don't know where to shop. We know money cannot buy life. We all will die, and what's gonna happen will happen. But money can if it can't help you, you can use it to help other people and make them happy if you're not a happy person. Because money, if you're a bad person and you get money in terms of power and resources, of course, you'll be a more bad person if you are not a good person. If you have more money, if you have you're a good person, then money will enhance your goodness and even become a more good person and help other people and even enjoy the happiness that comes from having resources and having choices. You know, when you have enough money or a lot of money, then you have choices on what to do. Because if you don't have money, that's what creates the situation where you are dependent on other people. You're dependent on your job. And you are dependent on your boss, because they always pull shots and they give you instructions to do something. And if you don't do it, of course, you don't have your job. Because the only value that you put in your boss or your employer is the fact that you are able to show up and work. So if you have contrary opinion, then you lose your job because it doesn't make sense to them. So you're never gonna do without the money. You need the money. Then first of all, you need God, you need life, and then the money, and then you know everything else will add up. Whatever happens on the chronology of whatever you need in life, but in fact, getting a lot of money comes with a lot of big crises. People who really have a lot of money, they deal with a lot of problems. Most of us have a choice to say, okay, you know, I don't want to take that kind of responsibility. I've had people all the time in the best country in the world always say, I don't want those kind of responsibilities. Even I've worked with QMAs and CNAs. And that those are QMAs are the ones I work with mostly, who work in nursing homes, and nurse assistants. They always, some of them don't want to become RNs because they think it's too much responsibility. Of course, maybe it is actually. But, you know, are you gonna shy away from becoming a nurse because there's too much responsibility in that? I don't think so. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what you should get into, because I think nurse aides have an edge because they are already practicing in the space. So what they need is the license, the nursing license, for you to be even a better provider or a better care provider to patients. And even nurses who've been techs and nurses, they become better nurses because then they've already understood the basics, like how to move around patients, how to help patients go to the bathroom, how to change a patient, how to talk to patients. The patient needs, you know, they already have that practical practice. But now the bit of the license is the problem. But you see, some of them say that it's too much responsibility and they don't want it. And that's really a sad situation, because then it means that you don't want to give yourself the grace to step into more responsibilities. And even more responsibilities means leadership. And leadership means that you make sure people do what you want them to do at the time you want them to do it, not when they want to do that. So if you shy away from leadership and taking more pressure, taking more stress, being uncomfortable in your job, then you will never get ahead. You will always be average, and even below average most probably. So you need to step up and take more responsibility, take more stress, and significantly take most discomfort and solve crisis. In fact, as I've always said, that my father, the greatest that ever lived, he used to say, as a matter of fact, if you're not in crisis, if your problems that you are solving are not replaced by significantly bigger problems, he says that then you are not growing. If the problems that you're facing right now are not replaced by bigger, more challenging problems that are geometrically bigger problems, he says that then you are not growing. You're not getting ahead. You are not getting ahead. That actually to mean that stepping out of the comfort zone to face discomfort for you to get what you're looking for. Yes, it's gonna take you more than you think. It will cost you more than you think. Maybe it's gonna be difficult than you think. It's going to happen if you hang in there and you be yourself and you stay in there until you get what you want, until you learn and you become better and you become good at what you do. So it's gonna happen so long as there is a good mindset. Yep, it's gonna happen. Come on, thank you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. God bless you, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.